licensing is not something that you can eliminate. If you are not licensed, then you are not a clearing agent.
Customs agents under the Uganda Clearing Industry and Forwarding Association USFA are raising concerns over the one-year licensing period set by the Uganda Revenue Authority. They argue the short cycle creates operational pressure, with renewals overlapping key business activities like bond executions. The leadership of the association is calling for longer licensing cycles, as is in other countries.
We begin the licensing period within June, July, and we go through it up to August. And by the time we are just receiving our licenses in December, the next licensing period again begins towards June. So it looks like it's very short. It keeps us on tenterhooks, and it becomes quite a hectic way of making sure we apply for these licenses and at the same time execute bonds. So we realize that 1 year wouldn't be very much convenient for us. Customs has licensed us, but there seems to be the lack of standardization.
Although Uganda Revenue Authority has welcomed the proposal by the association leaders, it emerged that this will require changing the legislation by the East African member states. URA also pledged to work with the association to prove efficiency, eliminate container leaders, and support regional initiatives like the East African Community Bond.
A request that has not come for the first time, but it requires an amendment in the law. But as long as they call it an annual license, sometimes we don't want to break the law. But it's a welcome idea which we've taken up, and we'll take it to our legal teams, working with them to make sure that we get this amendment even at East African level. You know, customs is a regional body, so the decision is made from Arusha. But it is a welcome idea. If it has not come only from Uganda, even other partner states have also raised it. And I know, as an association, if we front this, we'll get this amendment come out quickly. And then the other one was on how they can facilitate. We are not going to allow any more container leaders, and yet they do the clearance of container leaders and groupage cargo. So the message was very clear. They should support the process of making sure that traders get what they call individual bills of lading.
The call for extended licensing periods, if achieved, will create more efficient, transparent customs environment that supports regional integration into regional trade frameworks, while at the same time strengthening the overall logistics sector. Betty Ndagire, NTV Business.